So here's the most counterintuitive truth about Airbnb pricing in 2026. The hosts with the fullest calendars are often the ones making the least amount of money while also working the hardest. But in 2026, pricing correctly doesn't increase effort, it removes it. And y'all, most hosts think that pricing is about math, but it's actually not. It is, however, about signals. And if you get the signals wrong, Airbnb doesn't punish you loudly. It just stops trusting you. So today I'm going to show you how pricing actually works in 2026, why optimizing is quietly hurting hosts, and the systems we use to price for stability, margin, and peace. And y'all might know this, but most hosts touch pricing the moment when something feels off. A slow week, an empty night, a competitor drops their rate, so hosts react. And the reaction, well, that is just the beginning of the problem. Because Airbnb doesn't reward effort, it rewards predictability. And if your pricing changes constantly, your listing becomes harder to understand. Not for guests, but for the algorithm. And if you're new here, I'm Seth. My partner and I operate about a dozen Airbnbs across 2 cities. We've hosted over 10,000 guests over the last decade, and we earn about $1 million on Airbnb annually. And when you see this much data, you stop thinking like a host and start thinking more like a systems designer. And just a little bit of confession, y'all, we've panic discounted, we've chased occupancy, we've optimized ourselves into burnout. And so we've put together this framework and actually, y'all, this channel for that matter, so you don't have to learn pricing the slow and difficult way. And if you're listening to this thinking, hey, I want to do this right, I just don't want to miss something structural, I've put together a free Airbnb setup checklist. This is the 2026 version that walks you through the systems in the exact order we use internally. It is designed specifically for serious hosts, so you know exactly what you need to launch and grow your Airbnb right. You don't need it right now, but you can download it below after watching the rest of this video. All right, let's keep going. Here's the system. And y'all, the biggest pricing mistake in 2026 isn't about being the most expensive. It is, however, about being the most reactive. That is because reactive pricing trains the Airbnb algorithm that your listing is not predictable, but volatile. And let me tell y'all, volatile listings don't get pushed aggressively by the Airbnb algorithm. Not because they're bad, but because they're unpredictable. And in case you're wondering, Airbnb is not asking, is this listing cheap? It is, however, asking, can we predict how this host behaves? And here's where most hosts get stuck. They chase occupancy, but Airbnb pricing is not about occupancy. It is about revenue per available night. All right, let's make this more concrete. Here's some quick math. 60% occupancy at $300 a night often beats 90% occupancy at $180 per night, even when the gross revenue looks similar. Here's why. Higher occupancy at lower prices creates operational fatigue. More turnovers, more wear and tear on your property, more guest issues, more cleaning costs, and y'all, much more emotional labor. And so this is what I want you to understand. An empty night is not actually lost revenue. It is, however, helping you to preserve your asset. And in 2026, Airbnb rewards those hosts who protect assets. And here's the uncomfortable truth. When you lower your price, you're not just changing a number. You are shaping and predicting who walks through your door. Lower prices attract high maintenance and low value guests. And the research bears this out. Statistically, they're more likely to leave 4-star reviews for 5-star stays. So here's the challenge. I want you to begin to see pricing as a guest filter, because this is how some of the top hosts use this. They use pricing as an intentional to attract higher quality guests who are more likely to leave raving 5-star reviews. And here's the system we use. This is how we price for stability. The first thing I want you to do is to set set a price floor that you can hold calmly. And y'all, it really is this simple. If you don't know your floor, you don't have a business. You have a gamble. And this is one of the first things we establish when we help other hosts audit their listings. Next, I want you to bias pricing towards longer stays, not just maximum occupancy. That is because stability compounds faster than volume or the quantity of guests that you attract each month. Next, I want you to price with the floor, not the ceiling, because your job isn't just to win today, just this moment only. But instead, what you're trying to do is to teach Airbnb what your listing looks like over time. And next, this rule that we followed changed everything for us. And I want you to encourage you to never adjust your pricing more than once over a 72-hour period. And y'all, this rule is in place to protect you from emotional decisions of fluctuating your prices up and down depending on how you feel. It also gives Airbnb time to read the signals that your pricing is sending to the algorithm. It also gives you mental breathing room. If pricing decisions follow anxiety, you will never actually feel free. The peace that you're seeking, you'll never have in your Airbnb business. And yo, we put this channel together for hosts who are looking for systems and predictability, not just hustle culture. And if this video is helping you to think more clearly about pricing, liking this video and subscribing to this channel helps YouTube surface this to other serious hosts just like yourself. And we are building out this channel, we're building out this community, and I want you to be a part of it. Click like and subscribe. All right, let's keep going. And y'all, this might be evident, but top hosts don't win because they're smarter. They win because they stop fighting the system. They remove friction, they protect stability, they let trust compound both with guests as well as with Airbnb. And once that happens, pricing becomes calm and predictable. Now, the obvious question is beginning to form. How do I know if my current pricing signals are helping me or hurting me? Because guessing is still reactive. And that is exactly what I break down next. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through how to audit your listing signals. And that is pricing, messaging, and setup. So Airbnb understands you even when you're not online. So go straight to that next video, because this system only works when you can see what the algorithm is actually reading. And when you pair what you've learned in this video with that one, you're going to be ahead of 90% of the other hosts in your market. Click right here to watch this next video.